For help. Welcome to J Silver Presents, where we present the best in esports from your favorite players. I am finally chatting with General Sniper. We were just speaking before. We met all the way back in January, and now we're finally chatting. Sniper, congrats on the win. How are you feeling after your win versus Immortals?
I'm feeling pretty good, to be honest. Game 1 was a little bit scary because I kind of messed up my lane, and then it was hard to snowball from there. But we still ended up winning because it was just a back and forth game. But the second game was much cleaner, where I had a game plan, I stuck with the game plan, and we delivered. We kept on killing Rumble, and the game was very easy from there.
I want to talk about something rather important. I've been seeing a lot of interviews. Your teammate Meech went to the bench or because of his mental health. I've heard you have been talking about your mental health related issues this split. So big question, how are you feeling? I know mental health is a very important topic to me. So one of my questions, I want to see how you're doing.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I've definitely been doing better. I feel like the interview was a little bit misinterpreted. I think is what the word is. It was more so just how can you not feel like this? When you're just losing every single match day, you're not playing good in scrims. Obviously your mental health is gonna go on a downwards trajectory. So it obviously makes sense why I was going through that. It's not um oh I'm I don't want to play pro anymore or anything like that. It was more so just we're losing a lot, we're not playing good, and I just didn't know what to do. So everybody goes through that. I was just the one that spoke about it, but I've been feeling much better and I've been playing much better. So mental health has definitely been better as well.
Right. And I totally understand. I remember reading and listening to the article or the interview, and yeah, no, I understand completely what you're saying. It's stressful. Competitive is a very stressful environment for sure. On that note, you did bring in Tomo this week. How's it been integrating Tomo?
It's been honestly it's been amazing. I feel like him and Meech are very similar players, but Tomo just speaks more about what he wants as an individual. But yeah, it's been amazing having Tomo on the lineup. I think both AD carries are great, like I was saying, but um, yeah, he's definitely been just amazing. He's a good teammate and he's very confident in himself as well. So you can never go wrong with a player like that.
Gotcha. The first game, as you mentioned, a little back and forth, almost breaking the split record, but it didn't. And I don't remember, but I know Quid got his pentakill stolen. I was just listening to the comms a little bit. When you have those kind of longer back and forth games, and I know 100 Thieves is no stranger to comeback victories, so I'm kind of curious, without revealing any strategies, just what goes on in the team's head when you have to claw back those very late games?
That's a pretty good question, to be honest. I think we just have to remain calm. I feel like League is such a confidence-based game. So yeah, we're all just very confident in ourselves in that game, and we just remain calm, which resulted into us not just panicking, and just making random plays.
Definitely. For you in particular, I know you love the Jax pick. I know you are definitely more of a fighter preference. So how does Jax feel into the current top lane meta when you have a lot of tank champions and a lot of marksmen?
Jax honestly feels very good right now. I feel like he's one of the most broken top laners at the moment. Uh, and he's just very good into AD carries, So that's why I played it that game, because I saw Renekton and oh, actually I'm lying. It was Renekton and Lilia. They didn't even have AD carries, but yeah, he's just an overall good pick, and I'm very comfortable with the champion. So it's a very strong pick for me.
Yeah, I need you to teach me how to play Jax. I'm not very good at the champion. But on that note, like I mentioned, the fighter style that you prefer has been kind of alternating. I mean, Renekton's more of a bruiser compared to the fighter of Jax. and there's still Cassante, and we just saw Skarner earlier today. So I'm curious for you, as someone who plays more fighters, how does it feel having to adapt your style into the team, but make sure also, like, hey, I know I'd love to play this, but I should be playing a tank champ like a Cassante or something like that?
To be honest, it hasn't been like bad at all. I'm kind of just a player who just does whatever it takes to win. So if I have to play these champions, I will mindlessly play them in solo queue, and I will eventually get good at them. So it doesn't bother me too much. I feel like my strength as a player is definitely that I'm very good on these fighter champs, but I can also adapt to whatever playstyle we need for the team.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We've definitely seen that from you throughout the course of the split. Um,
Not necessarily. I've kind of been running it down, but we don't talk about that. Yeah.
I mean, most of us, myself included, are definitely looking at you for Rookie of the Split, so don't sell yourself short, my friend. I do want to ask about that. As we are getting close, the award season will be coming up. You are one of the front runners for Rookie of the Split, as well as your teammate Meech and FlyQuest Masuo, and I believe technically Cloud9's Thanatos, but I not. I think those are the four front runners. But you yourself are in the front running. How does it feel to be recognized as a potential candidate for Rookie of the Year?
It definitely feels amazing. I if I end up winning Rookie of the Year, it would like it would mean a lot for me for sure, just because it's a trophy that recognizes how good I am as a player. But there's also a bunch of other good players that you just listed. Like I think Mastu has been amazing this year. I think he's a very good player for sure. The same with Thanatos. They've both have been like extremely good, but it would mean a lot to me if I end up winning it for sure.
Oh, definitely. Let's look a little forward. I believe you still have a little bit of a hill to climb, but you guys do have a very good shot of making it to playoffs. What do you think it's going to take for 100 Thieves to qualify for playoffs?
Uh, I think we just have to take it one day at a time, game by game, and just keep improving. Kind of just have like just like the same mindsets that we've always had in a way. Which is just to like, just enjoy the process, enjoy what we're doing every single day, and just yeah, just keep grinding, and eventually the results will come themselves.
Is there, if you were to make it into playoffs, is there any particular top laner that you'd either want to face off again? Because obviously with the best of threes, you haven't gotten to face everyone multiple times. It's usually only once. Is there anyone you'd want to have a rematch against?
To be honest, hmm, I feel like for me, the way I look at like the competition and the top laners in the LCS is just like everybody is super beatable if I'm like not getting into my head and I'm kind of just like just in a way just like remaining calm, and just like staying present, not overthinking anything. That's like what I was doing for the entirety of last split, and no top laner could get in my way besides maybe Bippo. So yeah, let's split. Not necessarily looking forward to playing anyone, just how I'm playing and trying to become the best version of myself.
Sounds good. I got two more questions for you. Number one, I have to ask about your drawing skills. I just was watching the clip from with you and Basil, and I knew you were drawing Battle Bunny Ribbon, but it seemed like there was a little bit of confusion. So, is this the hint that you may want to take some art lessons?
Yeah, well, my drawing was terrible, honestly. Like, I didn't even know how to start drawing the champion ribbon, so I was kind of just spazzing out and just I tried drawing just like a bunny, but it didn't turn out right whatsoever. So yeah, it just looked terrible.
Well, I definitely know some friends of mine who, if you ever need some drawing lessons, I know a couple people who'd be interested. Lastly, I do want to ask, 100 Thieves does have a big following, so I do want to know, is there anything you'd like to say to the fans of 100 Thieves?
Uh, I just like appreciate everyone supporting us like an incredible amount, and just keep doing so because our split will only go up from here, and by the time playoff comes, we'll make a very good run, and we'll definitely make it to Worlds as well with the way we're playing at the moment and with the way things are going. So just yeah, keep hoping us.
All right, with that, that's all the questions I have. Sniper, it's always great to chat with you. Best of luck in the rest of the split, and hope to see you in playoffs.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
In for help.